the Pro-Am with the best women golfers in the world. There you have it. There you have it. The LPGA understand what's great for business. Not what's good for business, what's great. It'd be nice if the WNBA could get with the program. It'd be nice if you didn't allow your greatest asset to get beat up and hacked and fast.
Rumor has it Caitlin Clark could earn over $50 million from her first LPGA sponsorship deal alone, and that's just the beginning. Once you factor in bonuses, brand collaborations, and behind-the-scenes charity partnerships, her total earnings could easily climb into the billion-dollar range. The moment that news broke, WNBA headquarters went into full panic mode. Commissioner Cathy Engelbert reportedly called an emergency meeting as soon as the headlines hit, because she knew what everyone else did: if Caitlin made the jump, others could follow. Within hours, names like Kelsey Plum, Aya Wilson, and Angel Reese were trending right beside her. Every major WNBA star was suddenly watching Caitlin's next move. And then came the twist: Angel Reese wasn't invited to the LPGA event at all. No seat, no VIP pass, no behind-the-scenes access. When the leak went public, sources say she was furious, accusing the golf world of favoritism and calling the move pure disrespect. But to fans, it didn't look like disrespect, it looked like evolution. Caitlin Clark wasn't just changing sports, she was changing the rules. By stepping onto that golf course, she shattered the boundary between leagues, proving that her influence extends far beyond basketball. What looked like a crossover became something much bigger, a power shift that could redefine the future of women's sports.
People from different demographics and, different industries get together and just share ideas and, just listening. And I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of common ideas and thoughts and but it's also, thoughts on how they achieve and what's important, the motivation and what drives you. And then listen to Kathy Ireland, who has done amazing things, I think many people think of her as, a beautiful model, and then just to kind of go on and do what she does now with this empire. And she probably just started just like us, enjoying what we do, and then just kind of took a path on his own. But it was, like Caitlin said, leadership, self-branding and this, I don't know, you pick up little pointers here and there. And to me, that's inspirational, whether it, just listening to Caitlin, her work ethic and what's important to her. And I mean,
But fans weren't buying the drama. Respect is earned, they said, and Caitlin Clark has earned every ounce of it. Then came the moment that broke the internet. Under roaring cheers and a sea of flashing cameras, Caitlin stepped onto the green in a crisp white polo, calm, confident, and completely in her element. Beside her, world number one Nelly Korda smiled and whispered, "Let's show them how it's done." And she did, with one swing, smooth, powerful, and absolutely flawless. The ball soared through the air, cutting across the sunlight before landing perfectly on the fairway. The crowd erupted. Every critic, every doubter, instantly went silent. Within hours, the clip was everywhere, 10 million views overnight, replayed non-stop on ESPN, TikTok, and YouTube. Even LeBron James joined the chorus, tweeting, "Unbelievable. She's built different." Just like that, the narrative flipped. Caitlin Clark was no longer just a rookie facing scrutiny, she was a global icon, proving that greatness doesn't belong to one sport, one league, or one label. She redefined what true excellence looks like: unbothered, unstoppable, and completely in control of her own story.
Don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full ability, and not in.
Cathy Engelbert was floored. After months of the WNBA trying to contain Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise, another league just lifted her higher than ever. The WNBA didn't just lose a player, they lost a phenomenon. Their future suddenly feels uncertain. But Caitlin? She's no longer just a basketball player. She's a global athlete, a living symbol that no league, no critic, and no limitation can cage true talent. Even with Aya Wilson's bitter remarks echoing through interviews, deep down everyone knows Caitlin's rise was inevitable. Maybe it's time the WNBA learns what real respect looks like. Because what Caitlin is doing now isn't rebellion, it's evolution. She's rewriting the rules for how an athlete can define success. So tell me, should Caitlin Clark return to finish her WNBA legacy, or chase golf full-time? Because one thing's certain, the world is watching. Her story isn't just about career choices, it's about transformation. Proof that greatness isn't confined by boundaries, it expands through courage and vision. From record-breaking courts to LPGA greens overflowing with fans, Caitlin has shown that an athlete's identity isn't tied to a single sport. It's defined by the will to grow beyond comfort and into mastery. When she stepped onto that LPGA stage, she wasn't there to prove herself, she was there to reveal what's always been true: excellence follows passion, and the world noticed. Not because it was surprised, but because authenticity like hers commands attention. Young girls felt hope. Families felt pride. Entire communities realized that dreams don't have to be sacrificed, they can evolve. Caitlin Clark has transcended being just a player, she's become a movement. A symbol of fearless ambition, grace under pressure, and the power of reinvention. Whether she returns to dominate basketball, embraces golf full-time, or dares to do both, one thing is undeniable: Caitlin Clark has redefined what modern athletic greatness looks like. She's opened doors for every girl who dares to dream beyond the box she's handed. Because Caitlin Clark doesn't just play the game, she elevates it.